you've seen that RevOps is significantly growing. Many things are happening on a day-to-day basis. As an industry leader, what do you feel? What is the future of RevOps in the era of AI and automation?
Good way to kick off RevOps, especially given how it has grown, right? 2004 is 4-5 is when my journey started in RevOps, but then closer to 2005-6 is when I actually entered the formal world of RevOps. Before that, I was in consulting. From there to what RevOps has happened today. So if you look at the definition of RevOps, typically, right, ask ChatGPT, ask anything, ask Google, is a very standard answer. It says breaking down silos in a company and bringing together sales, marketing, and customer success to ensure that all are aligned towards a common revenue goal. Right? That's such a standard answer that you get from everybody. And I think that's the evolution that has happened. When I started off in sales ops, ops itself was very siloed. Forget bringing all of these departments together. Sales ops was sales ops, marketing ops was marketing ops. Customer success ops did not even really exist at that point in time, right? Otherwise, mostly it was FinOps. From there, evolving to it, the word revenue operations itself being coined. It's less than a decade now that revenue operations in itself has come together, and then bringing all of the departments together to today. I think with the advent of AI, revenue operations is definitely seeing a huge change. Why? Because if you look at it, right, we've always been known as the support organization. And today I think that definition is changing for revenue operations to say that you are no longer just a support organization. I think support is never going to go away. That's something that's going to be a core of our job. But today we are driving revenue more than ever. So, and I think AI is great. If you look at a lot of things that we could not have done not so many years back, and we all who have worked on Excel spreadsheets, MS Office packages, Google Sheets, and everything else. Predictive was one of the most difficult things for us. It was like if we had to ever predict something, we had to probably break the Excel spreadsheet at least a few times in a single day where it would stop working for us, or run a query, go away for a chai break, come back, and then hopefully by then it's done something for us where you can make a meaning out of it. From there to today where, and I'll give you an example of churn, right? Predicting churn is something that RevOps has always been tasked with. Why? Because I think forever people have been saying this, is that getting a customer is great, but getting a customer is super expensive too. Retaining a customer is one of the most important things for a company to be successful. And, predicting churn was extremely difficult for anybody. Building models for that was extremely difficult. But today with AI, bring in 4 disparate data systems together, put them in, and AI is able to read through and actually predict churn. That's something that we could not have done, just a few years back. Would have been extremely difficult. Again, with AI, I think automating tasks is something that all of us have known and used it for. And especially for sales ops, I think it's been a game changer, Rajesh, right? Most recently, when I was talking about LinkedIn and LinkedIn AI, something that would take Rajesh and his marketing operations team 30 minutes to 60 minutes to figure out, saying, hey, is this company a right ICP for us? Today in LinkedIn and AI, you're able to do that in less than 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So imagine 30 to 60 minutes to 30 to 60 seconds. That's what AI has done for revenue operations. So we are stronger in terms of support than ever, I think. And automating tasks, deal desk, such a critical task for everybody. Whether it's a startup who is running and building codes on an Excel spreadsheet, or if it's a mature organization which has a CPQ system, right? Building a code is always complex. And from a simple code which could take you 5 minutes, there are times where, depending on the complexity of your product, you would take an hour, 2 hours to build a single code before you can send it off to your customer. Today, AI makes complex quotes possible in less than 5 minutes, where you can just type and say, hey, you know what? This is the products I want to sell. This is the discount I want to give. This is the tiering system that I want to do within inside of CPQ. And CPQ is very elegantly able to build that. And I think that was because of AI. So I think the way revenue operations used to spend a lot of time doing things manually, AI has now taken that over and given so much more time back to revenue operations. And not just revenue operations. I think we've been able to get time away from our sales reps as well by helping them not do so much stuff, right? Like, for example, putting in tasks inside of a CRM system. Anybody who's a sales rep, you have been a nightmare for me forever when it comes to CRM, a pain in the different places, right? But now, thanks to AI, I don't need to bug you, right? All I have to do is connect your email system to the CRM system, and all of the tasks are automatically put in. And not just that, while tasks would be there, one thing my sales counterparts hate me today is, on a forecast call, revenue operations can call the sales bluff now. Right? Very easily sales would say, oh, you know what, I'm going to meet my quota, you don't need to worry. We would say, wait, you don't even have that pipeline. Oh, no, wait, I have this particular deal which I am cruising through. I'm actually going to go close it by the end of the month, when they haven't even sent out the quote to the customer yet. There's no freaking way that you are ever going to close it. Now, I don't have access to your emails. I would never have known that. But now, in a forecast call, while you guys hate it, but I think we are able to have more meaningful conversations, because that's what AI has done, is just by connecting the systems, getting the data together, automating all of that, and then in the back end, it's also doing the intelligence task of giving a score to every single opportunity. I think that's extremely powerful for revenue operations. And I think a CRO, a CEO has been asking this of us, and we've been doing this in Excel spreadsheets forever, where we would pull one Excel spreadsheet of the most active opportunities, another Excel spreadsheet of all the calendar invites, a third Excel spreadsheet of, and Rajesh still does that once in a while, right? Of all the emails that we have been pulled, then we would create 25 different pivots, and then finally do a VLOOKUP from the pivots, and then give an opportunity score. And by the time we get to the forecast call, these guys, heartless guys, would say that data is out. It's no longer relevant because I just did something else from morning till evening, and the entire Excel spreadsheet is useless. So I think AI is amazing. It has not just changed the way revenue operations works, but it's also changing the way the entire organization works. And that's the expectation that's there from RevOps, is that, hey, can you make the entire revenue org more productive, more automated? And I think that's the change that's coming along. And too many people have said this already. I think I'm just going to restate it, is that AI is here to assist us. Embrace it. It's not here to replace us. So I think amazing things for revenue operations.